Hi everybody, it's Leslie Burns, and I wanted to say welcome to the very first Charlotte Event Planners Networking Group video update. You guys know who are in Charlotte why we're having this tonight. We are having inclement weather, and I just wanted to make sure that everybody was at home safe and not traveling to a meeting where we could just update through video. And so that's what I'm doing. Going to give you some updated information so that next month's meeting is not a 2-hour or 3-hour meeting. I figure I'll just give you the information this way and you're still in the loop of what's going on. But remember our recent changes from 2014 to 2015. We decided we were going to kind of take on the e-verse. So we were going to start doing things online, on the internet, and this is just another way of getting information to you. So I've written some notes and I'm going to refer to them just to make sure that I cover everything that I needed to cover with you, and hopefully all your questions will be answered. But as you know, you can reach out to me by phone, by email, text message, however, if you have any questions about what I'm covering. Just want to remind you that going forward we will have, of course, our newsletter continues on a monthly basis. The website, as you know, is under development. One of the things I'm going to ask you guys for will be a headshot, a good clear photo of yourself. I would like to feature you and your businesses in the well, of course, both the newsletter and online on the website, but it's not all at once. So there will be a couple each time, and hopefully if you have the photograph now, you can go ahead and forward that to me if you've got a good one of yourself. Not a whole lot in the background, just you and your head, and if it is something in the background, I'll crop it out for you. Also, if you don't have a picture, just use your cell phone. Take a nice selfie, and if you're satisfied with it, then send it to me to my phone, and I'll make sure to save it so that way when we need it down the road, we'll have it. Also, in addition to the website and the newsletter, we will still have updates in this manner every so often, so I'm going to put them on my channel. I have a channel, it's on YouTube, and it is Leslie C. Burns, of course. If you guys go in there, you will find a whole host of other videos, all related to event planning. I've been making videos for years, and so this will be new for you, but for those who are newer to the industry or who have a question about something, maybe some of that information will be helpful to you too. All right, let's talk about what we've got going on this first quarter. As you guys know, we're doing things in the community. That's our push for this year, some community service and charitable events. So one of the things that we're doing is a food drive. I'm asking everybody to make sure that when they come to the meetings, they bring one canned good or one dry good, box item, whether it's stuffing or macaroni and cheese, it doesn't matter, something. This way, when we do our food baskets for those who are in need in the community in the spring and then in the fall, we'll have lots for them. Also, we are collecting these things. These are labels off food and the can tabs. So for those of you who are not familiar, every time you open a can for your own food or for pet food or anything else, just rock it back and forth and it will come off on its own, and then just drop them in a like a sandwich bag, something like this, and bring them with you when you come to the meetings. I've got a bunch right here. Wait, here's a sample. Bring these when you come to the meetings, the canned good and the tabs, and we'll have a nice hefty collection. For those who don't know, the labels off the products, these things are used for schools, so schools can get equipment, and the can tabs that are pulled off the top of your cans, they are used by the Ronald McDonald House, and they do the recycling. And what happens is children who are cancer patients, their families get to stay at the Ronald McDonald House for free. So we want them to have lots of funds for those families to be able to stay for free, and this is how we contribute without having to dig into our pockets. So those are the things that we're doing regarding community service right now in an easy way. One of the other things is we have an organization that we have adopted. It is called Care Ring. You can check out their website at careringNC.org. So it's Care Ring, North Carolina. Anyway, go in and take a look at their website. They have 3 rings of care that they're offering in the community. It's all related to medical services for people who cannot afford to go to the doctor, and for women or young girls who have children and need nursing care for themselves and for their babies. They provide services for up to 2 years for people who cannot afford it. So it's a great organization, and they're having an event Saturday, April 25th, and it is called Under the Big Top. They have some lovely marketing materials. I'll put that right in front of my face. That's one of the things, one of the cards that they have. They also have something else. These are some of the marketing materials that they have that they're using to promote this very, very large fundraiser. They have been doing this for more than 1 year now. It's their 2nd year doing it, and we can help them by volunteering our time. So if anybody has time on their calendar for April 25th, this is an evening event, and we would literally go and help them. We'd either man our booth, or we would help with a table. We could work everywhere that they need it. It is an indoor event, and it is a very classy event. It is a black tie event. So, or even if we're not dressed in black tie, just black slacks and a top, something like that, black pants and a top, great. That is really what they need. They need bodies physically to help them, and then later in the year there will be other opportunities to help. So if you have time, please let me know well before then that you can put this on your calendar, and we can go as a group to say we're volunteering for our new pet project, which is Care Ring. Also, social activities are coming up in the next couple weeks, and I see that many of you are already volunteering to come out and agreeing to be part of it. That's great. I love to see the support because this is something that was requested, so I'm happy to oblige in planning the events. I just want to make sure that this is the type of thing you guys are interested in, so please, if you have not already checked your calendar, please do so. We have a night of bowling coming up next Tuesday. And then we also have the Painting with a Twist. I don't know if you've been out to Painting with a Twist, but I've got a brochure for that as well. This I picked up the last time I was there. I don't know if you can see that. It's having fun, painting with a twist. And what you do is you can either take a bottle of wine, or in my case I took a large cup of coffee, and they give you all the supplies you need, and they give you instruction. So it'd be most fun in a group because you get to walk around and compare your picture to everybody else's picture. But heck, people do that with strangers. People were coming over that I didn't even know looking at my picture, and I went over to look at their pictures. So it's a room full of people, probably 60 people in one room and 60 in another room. I mean, it's a lot of people that go, and it's a fun night. So even if you cannot paint, please come out and join us, and let's just all have some fun together for the event. So lastly, I want to talk about, well, not last, but I do have one more thing after that. Conference calls. We have conference calls that are going to be scheduled coming up over the next couple months. I need to know what types of topics you would be interested in hearing about on these calls. I have found one which is regarding the bridal industry here in Charlotte. There's a woman who has the Charlotte Bride magazine. It is part of the Charlotte Observer, and she's going to come out and talk to us about, well, actually she's going to be on the telephone, but it's going to be a conference call so everyone can check in. We'll give you the number and a code, and you'll call in, and but we'll have to pre-register for that as always. You know, pre-registration is the best plan, so I can do head counts, but she's going to provide us all with copies of the magazine, so we'll each get a nice free copy of that, and she'll tell us about opportunities to plan events, opportunities to advertise in her magazine, opportunities within the community for us to network. So I think it's going to be a huge and interesting event, and that's one of the things that I know many of us event planners can benefit from. For those who are doing other things, I'd like to hear things that you might feel would be interesting to you so that I can reach out to those speakers and plan those types of things for you. So I want to keep this as brief as possible. I don't want this to be a half hour, 5-10 minutes is long enough. But if you have any questions about anything, please reach out to me. Just know that you'll be able to find these videos on my channel, and right now I'm going to provide you with a link so you have it, but you can share it with anyone. And again, remember the last topic is make sure you bring people with you to the meetup meetings when you can. The more we grow our group, the more opportunity that's going to present for every member. Meaning, if we have 5-10 new people coming every quarter, let's just say that 1 or 2 of those people has a need for a photographer or for a caterer or for an event planner. Even if they're not planning an event themselves, they may have need of services of one of our members, so that presents opportunity for work. Also, if we can get and encourage those people to join, then of course our meetups and our activities will be more fun because we'll have a larger group of people. So I want everybody to work hard on trying to get somebody to come with them to the next meeting or the next maybe 2 meetings. So this way we've got fresh blood and people are always hearing and seeing what we're doing, and our group will grow organically. So I look forward to seeing you guys at the next event, and our next meeting will be at the end of March, last Tuesday as always. So thank you, and you have a great evening. All right, talk to you soon.